amazing, especially women's bodies, but sometimes it can give us some confusion. Are really, our bodies are really amazing, especially women's bodies, but sometimes it can give us some confusing signals. That's why I've got my good friend Nurse Barb here today to tell us about perimenopause, something that's not often talked about, right?
That's right. Most people have heard of menopause, right? That's that one day in a woman's life when she hasn't had a period for 12 months or 1 year. But the time before it is like a hormonal roller coaster with lots of transitions of hormones, and it's perimenopause.
Perimenopause. How long does perimenopause last? When can it come on?
Well, it usually starts in the 40s, and it can last for 3, 7, or 10 or more years.
What?
And
our bodies are really amazing, especially women's bodies, but sometimes it can give us some confusing signals. That's why I've got my good friend Nurse Barb here today to tell us about perimenopause, something that's not often talked about, right?
That's right. Most people have heard of menopause, right? That's that one day in a woman's life when she hasn't had a period for 12 months or 1 year. But the time before it is like a hormonal roller coaster with lots of transitions of hormones, and it's perimenopause.
Perimenopause. How long does perimenopause last? When can it come on?
Well, it usually starts in the 40s, and it can last for 3, 7, or 10 or more years.
What?
And the thing is that everybody gets their own ticket on this hormonal roller coaster ride.
Yeah.
So your symptoms might be different than mine or my best friend's. Everybody's different.
Everybody's different. Okay, Nurse Barb, what are the signs one should look out for?
All right, so the first thing is irregular, heavy periods. And most women will notice their periods are coming more often. And that's why I have this calendar here, so you can track your periods. Many women will have 2 periods in a month.
Wow.
And they can be really, really heavy. This is a problem for women with fibroids, which is much more common in black women. Women get so tired, they're exhausted. They can even get anemic from these heavy, irregular periods. So call your healthcare provider if that's what you're experiencing.
Oh my gosh. Okay, that is one thing to look out for. I noticed you have some tweezers.
All right, so a lot of women have heavy periods. It's like a crime scene, right? And they're horrified by it. I was horrified by the sudden appearance of chin hair.
Oh,
yes, that can be one of the first signs, like losing hair on your head, chin hair, and it's because as your hormone levels change, you have a little bit more testosterone relative to estrogen, and you end up with like a beard, or
pluck those hairs out
if you want. Or this mirror can be your best friend or your worst enemy.
Oh my gosh! All right, going down the list here: toilet paper, Visine, and lube.
All right, so I'll tell you what, right? Our skin gets dry, but after menopause and in perimenopause especially, everything gets drier. Maybe when you're wiping, your toilet paper sticks. Maybe your eyes are dry. And maybe when you're with your partner, you're like, wait a minute, I'm not lubricating naturally. It's not you. It's not your partner. It's biology.
Yes.
So make sure you have a lubricant.
Oh my gosh. Okay, good to know. Salsa, coffee, and a blanket.
So a lot of people know that there's hot flashes and night sweats with menopause,
common, right?
but it really happens during perimenopause. So you might wake up and you're clammy in the back of your neck, and you think it's just a blanket. It's not the blanket.
No.
It's perimenopause. Or you're sweating through your clothes after hot coffee or after some spicy food. That's perimenopause.
Okay, so that's not a good sign. Okay, and then of course you have a journal.
Yeah.
Take note of everything.
Take note of all your symptoms, no matter what it is. Maybe you're more anxious or depressed, and keep protection around because you never know when you're going to start bleeding.
Yes, you got to keep track of your patterns for sure. Now, all of this does not sound fun. Anything we can do, Nurse Barb, to prepare for this?
Absolutely. Here's what I want everyone to remember. Don't suffer through this.
Don't suffer.
Don't say no to your body. Say yes to options. And everyone's different. One size never fits all. So you might find that lifestyle changes really work. Or supplements or herbs or hormones. But get the information you need to make the best choice for your body and your life, because menopause after that is 30 to 50 years. So go to menopause.org or heyperry.com or Healthy Women or my Instagram. We have a lot of information so you can make the best choice for your body and your future.
I love your educational videos. Very educational. Good thing we're talking about this. Thank you so much. Don't be afraid. It's all part of the natural cycle. We are amazing.
We are amazing, but sometimes we want to be a little less surprising.
Thank you, Nurse Barb.